welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Nicola and I make lifestyle videos and vlogs and hauls, and today I was going to film a vlog. I thought, oh, I'll just film a day in the life vlog, but I got up and I thought I'm going to make pancakes and I'll film that. Got all my ingredients out, got my camera out, battery was flat, got my spare battery was flat, so I abandoned that idea. I did make pancakes, they were very nice, but it is now 20 to 1, so you know, half the day's gone. And anyway, I thought if I did film a vlog today, it was mostly going to be of me cleaning, because this house is a state. I'm going to show you the state that it's in a minute. It's rather embarrassing, but I'm going to show you anyway, because I'm going to film a speed clean instead. So I'm going to try and get round the house and do as much as possible. I've written a long to-do list, kind of hoping that somebody else might do some of it. Probably won't. Probably be mostly me, but I'm going to try and get through as much of my list as possible and get this house looking in some sort of order and clean. The only thing I've cleaned probably this week is the bathrooms. They probably need doing again now. And everything else is in a real state. Oh, probably the kitchen has been cleaned as well. But yeah, everything else is a mess. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now, and then I'm going to film me cleaning and tidying and making the place look really nice. I just think it's probably sometimes quite nice for people to see that, you know, people's homes aren't always perfect. When I do my sort of home tours and my Easter decor, I did recently my home tour, you know, it all looked lovely and clean and tidy. It doesn't look like that very often. So I thought, for the interests of being honest and upfront, I would show you what it actually looks like the majority of the time. So I will start at the top and work down and show you what it looks like now, and then we'll get on and give it a really good clean. Okay, so this is our upstairs landing. This is the pile of charity clothes that need to go to charity, obviously, but can't. So I'm either going to take them and put them in the charity bin, or I might just put them in the attic for now so they're out of the way. Right, so this is our room. Oh, Bungo's having a scratch on the floor. So you can see, like, the carpets are really dirty and need a good hoover. Actually, up here, Archie managed to splash toothpaste all over my carpet the other day, and I'm really hoping it's not bleached it, but I'm going to try and have a go with the Vax carpet shampoo and see if I can get that up. You won't be able to see it in the camera, but it's all down here. Bed is not made. I started making it. I got this half done and then gave up halfway through. All my cleaning stuff is up here ready. There's clothes and things that need putting away. Actually, this room is probably not as bad as some. Slippers and things there. My tripod, which I will need in a minute anyway, so that can stay, but that's all from filming last weekend. Yeah, so everything else in here isn't too bad. Archie's in the shower, so I can't show you in there. His bedroom, he has only just actually got out of bed, so his bedroom, his bed needs making. We need to sort this room out. He's got clothes on the floor, dirty dishes, clothes that are clean that need putting away. These are the boxes from my Easter decorations, so we need to get those filled and put up in the attic. These need to go in the bin. Hangers from my wardrobe sort out all need to go in the bin. They just got put in there because they were on the landing. So yeah, this room needs some serious attention. Oh, don't even get me started on this one. So this is Phoebe's room. Oh my God. Let me open the blind, at least it's not so dark in here. Oh, she is the worst, I tell you. Right, so her desk is a mess. Underneath her desk is a mess. There's clothes all over the floor, costumes on the floor, dance bag overflowing, school bag chucked on the floor, clothes all just chucked on the floor, teddy bear basket is all overflowing onto the floor down there. Right, she is going to come in here and do some of this because I can't be doing that. So that's that. There's some hand soap there. This bathroom is okay, it just needs a quick once over, but actually probably one of the best rooms in the house. Right, let's go downstairs. This is where it gets even worse. You can see, oh my God. Right, so I will explain a little bit. So here, I think I showed this cupboard actually when I was taking down our Christmas decorations, if you saw that video. So this cupboard has been is a store cupboard, and has just been, we had a unit in there. In fact, I'll show you. We had one of these Clarke units. This one here was in there, but you couldn't fit it long ways. It went along the side here, so you just couldn't get to anything, because when stuff was on the floor you couldn't get anywhere. Anyway, Andrew has built me these shelves, which are amazing. I've started putting things back up there, but we can put them in. Most of the stuff that belongs in here are spare duvets, towels, spare toilet rolls, my vax goes in here, all that sort of stuff. So this needs to be sorted. I really want to have some lovely baskets that make it look all really nice, but obviously can't get hold of those at the moment. And I could order some online, but I'm the sort of person that needs to know what size they are and see and feel them beforehand. So I'd rather go out to Home Bargains or something and get some. So I will wait, and I will just put stuff in here on its own until then. So we have all this stuff that came out of the cupboard. So these were all vacuum packed. The vacuum thing hasn't worked too well actually, but I'm going to suction up those again and put those back in. And then there's towels and things in there that should actually come out and can be stacked on the shelves nicely. That's an old shelf from Archie's room. There's some plastic perspex storage things that I bought for the fridge, which are too big for the fridge, so I can hopefully use them somehow. Some old vases that were in our utility room, spare toilet rolls, picnic blanket, all that sort of stuff. So that's all got to go in there, and the rest of it is in here. So this, as I say, was the old unit. I don't know what we're going to do with that. It possibly can go in here, but we'll see. And then the rest of the pillows and blankets and all sorts are all here, so, and that's my vax. So this all needs to be tidied and put away into that cupboard. So that's a major job. Right here, this is my makeup table. It is a mess. It needs sorting. Half of it's there, half of it's just stacked in here. There's more stuff over there. It all needs to go away. So that has got to be done. I told you this was going to be a big job today. More pillows and things. Right, living room isn't too bad. We have Easter decorations still up. They need to come down. There's Easter eggs and stuff on here, but I think a lot of that is rubbish, so it needs to go in the bin. Easter decorations all still up, so that's all got to come down. I haven't really got anything to replace it with. I don't really have many summery things. I've been looking online to see what I can find summer-wise for home decor, and there isn't a lot. It's sort of picnic stuff, outdoor decor, not indoor. So, and again, I'm difficult. I find it really hard buying things online because you don't know how big they are. I mean, you know, you can get the measurements, but even so, I like to touch and feel it. I'm more of a kinesthetic sort of person. I like to be able to see it and touch it before I buy it. So I might get some things, but otherwise I might just hold off, just have things a little bit bare for a while, or keep some of the springy sort of Easter stuff that isn't eggs and bunnies, but the other spring stuff, and keep that up just for the time being. But I'm going to keep my pink blanket and my pink cushions because I really like those, and they are very spring and summer like, so they're going to stay. But there's DVDs up there that need sorting. There's somebody's jumper, Andrew's jumper I think. Anyway, and the carpet needs doing. So that's that. Oh, and it doesn't end there. Let's go downstairs. More Easter stuff that needs putting away. Right, so we have a table that belongs in the living room there. Hallway isn't too bad. I did paint all of this a couple of weekends ago, so it looks fairly decent down here. That just needs a bit of a tidy, but that's not too bad. Right, my office, it's not too bad. I need to sort through all of this. Otherwise, it's not too bad. These shelves definitely need sorting, but that might be a job for another day. I want to get rid of this and put like a wire stiff basket with a hard top on top to put bags and things in, but again, that's going to have to wait. These things need to go in the cupboard. Not too bad in here. In here, there's Phoebe watching YouTube. So in here it is again a mess. So that needs throwing away because it does not work. We've got Lego everywhere, work lying about that needs putting away. Blinds need them. There's Lego everywhere. Oh look, just to make a change, there's plates and a cup and all sorts of mess in here. Can you please put those in the kitchen? Okay. Thank you. Oh, Phoebe wants to show that she's dyed her hair. It's not very pink, but it's a little bit pink. You can just see, oh, that looks quite nice in the camera actually. We did that this morning. Right, and then the kitchen. Andrew's in the kitchen cooking, but kitchen's not too bad. Could be worse. And just this needs sorting with all the Easter decorations. So, and utility, that's all recycling that needs put away, but otherwise that's not too bad. So, As you can tell, the house is not looking its best. So I am going to do my very best to try and improve it. Let's see how far I get in a couple of hours and how much better I can make it look. If I can just do up here in the bedrooms and all that storage cupboard and get those done today, I'll be really happy. That will be really good, and get the Easter decorations down. That's my main focus. We'll see how far I get. So just starting in our main bedroom, I am just folding away clothes and making the bed, making it all look neat and tidy before I stand on it, obviously, and then ruin it again. Just clearing away the bits and pieces from my bedside table and then taking the bits off the shelves that are above the bed. I cannot remember the last time that I hoovered and cleaned and dusted these shelves really properly, other than just around the pictures. I'm using the Pledge multi-surface spray, which I find is really good for cleaning all surfaces. It's just easy to have the one spray and I can use it throughout the whole house. I'm also just hoovering and cleaning all the pictures, taking off all the dust and just really making it nice and fresh and clean. I'm now just hoovering and cleaning. It's just out of shot, but these pom-pom fairy lights that we have above our bed, to be honest, I don't really know why I bothered to do it, because we don't use them. They're just there for decoration, but I kind of like the idea of having them, but they are very much a dust gatherer. So I'm just dusting and cleaning all of the perfume bottles and the little tray that I keep them on my bedside cabinet, and then the little jewellery tray that I keep all my pieces of jewellery that I wear daily. Now moving on to Andrew's side of the bed, taking off all the trinkets. He keeps all of the little things that the children have made him, lots of Lego things and cards and stuff. He keeps all of those. And lots of them have fallen down the back, and when I moved the cabinet I was a bit shocked at the dirt and the grime that is behind probably both of the cabinets actually in this bedroom. So I had to really scrub with the hoover to get all of the dust up. We could really do with taking the whole bed out and getting underneath, but it's very heavy, so it wasn't something I could do today. So just putting that cabinet back now and just dusting and hoovering all the books and things and the bits and putting them back onto the table. Then I just got the hoover to the floor and gave the carpet a good scrub on this side with the hoover, and then I did give the duvet an extra shake and remade the bed because there's been dust and all sorts flying around, so I didn't want that obviously on the sheets before bed tonight, so I gave that a good clean. And then moved on to the window ledge and used the Pledge multi-surface spray to give that a good wipe over. And inside this lovely candle box that a friend of mine made for me, I just got in there with the hoover as well because that is a good dust collector too. I then moved on to our unit at the end, gave that another good wipe over with the cloth and the multi-surface spray as well. It really does make sure everything is very fresh and clean. I don't know whether you find that books just gather so much dust. I find the easiest way of getting rid of that is using the hoover. My hoover is the Dyson V10 by the way, and it's the cordless version, and yeah, I swear by it actually. It's been really good for us and so much easier for cleaning and tidying and hoovering the stairs particularly. So into the ensuite, emptied the bin, cleaned the toilet, and I did actually clean the entire ensuite, but I didn't show this in the video because it's quite a small area so you can't really see what I'm doing. So just giving the carpet and the skirtings another good hoover. I often find that I miss the cobwebs up on the ceiling, so I made sure I did all of that. Hoover behind my bedside table. And then finally I did get out my Vax carpet cleaner and use that on this bit of carpet here. This Vax we have had probably about 7 years and it has been worth every penny. It's been brilliant. When we got Bungo as a puppy, any accidents on the carpets we were able to clean up very quickly and easily, and it got the toothpaste stains on the carpet up, no problem at all. Right, now moving into Phoebe's bedroom. This really was such a state, so much stuff on the floor. So I'm really at the moment just tidying up all her teddies and all the bits and pieces on the floor and putting them away. And then moving into her wardrobe and just hanging up the clothes that were on the floor. She goes through so many different outfits for her. She likes filming her TikTok videos and doing little outfit changes and all sorts, so I was putting those all away in the wardrobe. I use these plastic buckets actually at the bottom of her wardrobe for all her dance gear and workout gear, and then one of them has in all her summer clothes as well, so that we can swap those out when the weather gets a bit warmer. And this side of the wardrobe should be nice and clean and tidy, but she just stuffs everything in. So we went through her pyjamas and got rid of all of the ones that didn't fit her, and then I went through all the little drawers there. I bought these from Amazon actually. If you see inside the shelves, you've got these little plastic drawers that pull out, and they were a brilliant buy actually, because I couldn't find anything suitable to fit into the shelves, because the shelves are quite deep, or deep as in high, I suppose, and baskets, things got lost inside. So these little drawers are perfect. It means I can separate out skirts and trousers and long sleeve tops and short sleeve tops and things. So they're brilliant. But she does put things away, but probably not as neatly as I would like.
But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I would get up again. I would get up again. Stronger than I ever been.
So moving on to Phoebe's desk area, I just picked up all the little bits on the floor. There were earrings on the floor and little bits. There is an advent calendar down there that she was given, which is lovely, which she wants to keep up, so I've left that there. But everything else I've just sort of cleared away and gave it a good hoover under there as well. And she keeps all of her fancy dress outfits on a hanger at the end here, so I was just rehanging those. A lot of them don't actually fit, but she doesn't want to part with any of them just yet, so we've kept them there. She doesn't really wear them that often, but they're quite handy for parties and things. So just clearing away all her books and certificates, pens and jewellery and all sorts that's all over her desk, and just making it a little bit more of a usable space.
I would get up again. I would get up again.
So I took off all of the pictures and ornaments on Phoebe's shelves and gave them a hoover, and again a polish with the pledge, and just went over all of the frames as well and gave them a wipe over and just made them a bit cleaner and dust free. And then a quick hoover to finish off in here, and I can move on to the next room, which is our main bathroom. Just giving obviously the toilet a clean. I use actually a Dettol wipe for cleaning our toilets, and then I use the Method bathroom spray for cleaning the bath and sink and the shower area. I used the Method spray on the shower screen, and then I used a squeegee to squeegee it down, if you like, after I'd showered it off, and it made such a difference. I usually use the glass cleaner on here, and it worked so much better this way, so I'm definitely going to use the squeegee again. Just cleaning the sink area, which gets all gunked up with the kids' toothpaste all of the time. Anyone who has children will know. And then I've been cleaning the floor with a wipe, a Dettol wipe. I would normally come in with the spray mop, but I just wanted to get down and get into the corners a bit better, so I used the white bit today. Just giving the stairs a bit of a hoover and a wipe, using the multi-surface spray again for the skirting board, just to get rid of all of the dust from there. And now I'm starting on this new storage cupboard that we have. Well, the cupboard's not new, but the shelving in there is. I took out all of the towels that I had bagged up into the vacuum bags, because I felt that these could be put on the shelves and we could actually use them now. We don't use them very often, they're all of our spare towels, but they're handy if we have people over or if we need extra towels for any reason. So I just stacked all of those up and put them in colour order, so that we've got sets of towels, so if people come and stay, which obviously they're not at the moment, but when they do, we'll be able to give them a complete set of towels. Now just starting on my blankets. I have a number of different blankets in different colours for different seasons. These are the 2 mustard ones that we use in the autumn, and that's a Christmas one that I use on our bed in the winter. And then my Christmas hand towels as well. I like to keep those sort of handy in this cupboard, because it means that before our Christmas decorations come out we can start using them. Now I'm just starting on these vacuum bags. These bags that we bought are not a particularly good one. The little red filter just didn't work properly, but I did manage to get them to work in the end. And we've got mostly spare pillows in these. We have an awful lot of spare pillows, but we do have 2 spare double beds, so 4 pillows on each double bed. It's 8 spare pillows, so if we do have a lot of people to stay, then we've got enough for each bed. These vacuum bags really are a great way though of keeping things that usually take up a lot of room and making them just a bit smaller and easier to store. We could put them up in the attic, but we don't have a loft ladder, so it's a bit of a pain to get up and down into the attic. So this is an easier way of doing it, just making them as small as possible and then stacking them into this cupboard. This certainly tested my packing skills, trying to get this double duvet into the vacuum pack bag, but I managed to do it, which pleased me greatly, and got it down to a really small size so that we could fit it and squeeze it into the cupboard. Just to keep your image intact, if you think that strategy's smart, I'm not gonna defend my beating heart. I think the best thing about these modular type shelves is that you can raise them and lower them and put them at whatever level is suitable. This big duvet obviously didn't fit in under that shelf, so I just moved the shelf up 2 notches and I was able to put it underneath and fit it in nicely, so I think those work brilliantly. Talk to me, 'cause I'm not gonna defend my beating heart. moving on to our middle floor toilet, emptied the bin and cleaned the toilet and the sink, and then I did the floor. And with the floor here I did actually use my spray mop, and in my spray mop at the moment I've got the ginger scented Fabulosa. It's a diluted antibacterial cleaner, and it smells amazing. It is so nice. I was worried it might be a little bit too Christmassy, but it's not. It's actually really fresh. So now I'm in the living room and putting away all the Easter decorations, which makes me a bit sad because they are so pretty, but it's time for them to go. I did leave up a few little bits here and there around the house, but all these, like the Easter tree, really needed to go away. And just tidying around the rest of the room, folding up the blankets, bumping the cushions, making everywhere look nice and neat and tidy. The big wicker basket type table in the middle, a coffee table, is actually where we store all of our games. It is full to the brim with board games, so it's perfect, actually, perfect storage. Just tidying away all of the little bits here and there that get left around, and I think you'll agree it looks much better already. So I used the pledge spray on the coffee table and on our fireplace. I did manage to knock that star off, so I hope it still works. It's got batteries, so hopefully it'll be alright. Again, used the same spray on the television table and lit my two favourite candles. These are party light ones, which I don't like very often, but they are beautiful. They smell really lovely. So giving everywhere a good hoover. The dog obviously gets in the way as usual. Then moving up to the other end of the living room, just pumping up the cushions, tidying up the blankets and moving all of the Easter eggs which have accumulated on the sideboard, putting them out of the way. A lot of that was rubbish actually. And then just giving everywhere a wipe over with the multi-surface spray. And I gave our picture shelves a really good wipe down as well. Again, with our other picture shelves, I don't often really take everything off and give it a wipe. I tend to wipe around things, so it really needed a good going over. I swapped out a couple of pictures as well.
Sit down, be quiet. They usually say, do this, do that, grow up, be nice and behave. But I've never wanted to be like them. Monday to Friday, that's just nothing for me.
So while I was doing all of this, Andrew had been collecting all of the Easter egg decorations from the kitchen and the hallway and bringing them up for me. So I just boxed them up carefully into these plastic boxes just to try and make sure nothing gets broken, and we can put them up in the attic until next year. And then giving the landing a really good hoover, and I did have to use the backs on the carpet as well just to give it a good clean, and there is a reason for that which I will explain at the end of the video. And by this time I think I just about had enough for the day, so this is where I finish. It is now nearly 25 to 6, so I have been cleaning for, what time did I start? 21, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. Took a little bit longer than I thought, and I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video here. I'm going to give you a little tour around the bits that I've done and show you the after, and then I'm going to upload this video for Wednesday. And so tomorrow I'm going to do the rest of the house, and then I will film that and upload that as a part 2 on Sunday. So you'll be seeing this Wednesday, and then I will upload part 2 on Sunday, so you can see the rest of the house and get another dose of speed cleaning. So yeah, I will show you what it all looks like now so far. So this is our bedroom. As you can see, much cleaner. I did manage to get the toothpaste stains off the carpet, so that is a huge relief because I was a bit worried that they might stain. But I've cleaned everything behind these cabinets. It was so dirty, I'm embarrassed, it was so bad, but it's now clean. It smells amazing in here. So I dusted everything, and yeah, let's just stand back and survey my work. Okay, my dinner's ready, and ensuite is all clean and tidy as well. Shower is all done. I actually put a new shower hose on there, So that all looks great. And then coming out here onto the landing, Archie even did his bedroom. So that is looking all fancy. There's still stuff to do back here. This stuff all needs sorting still, but otherwise his room is looking much better. This is Phoebe's room. I didn't get her to do it in the end. She did. I did ask her to sort her toys up on her bed. I don't know whether she did it. I don't think she did. But anyway, she's been busy helping Andrew and doing things with him. So yeah, her bedroom is looking much better, particularly her wardrobe, which was really looking a state. We do need to go through her clothes really, but I did go through her pyjamas. Toys, ridiculous amount of soft toys. The shelves are all dusted and clean, so yeah, her bedroom is much better. Away, this bathroom is all done. I actually used a squeegee on the shower screen, which I never do, and it came out beautiful. Look at that shine. So I'm going to do that again, that's for sure. So all nice in here, and then I did all of the skirtings down the stairs. Then this landing, I have actually vaxed the carpet here, this bit, because Bungo was a bit poorly and pooed on our carpet earlier on in the week, and I had to really scrub that. So I scrubbed it with Vanish, and then I scrubbed it with Dr. Beckman's, and now I've vaxed it, so that's looking great. And I also did this bit, which is high traffic area, so it's quite good to vax that regularly. Did our on the middle stairs toilet, and then the lounge, which looks lovely and it smells amazing. Those candles are gorgeous. I really don't light them very often, but they do smell wonderful. So yeah, it's all looking really nice in here. A little bit bare now that all the Easter decks are gone, but it's fine nonetheless. So yeah, that's all I managed to do today. In here, it definitely still needs doing. These are the Easter decorations that need to go up in the attic, and then all this needs sorting. Put that unit there, but I don't really like it there. But it might have to stay there until we can take it to the dump, and this all needs sorting. So that's all a job for tomorrow, and then downstairs as well. So I hope you enjoyed this part house speed clean, not the full house, but the part house speed clean. And as I say, I will film the rest of the house tomorrow and load that on Sunday, so you'll be able to see the rest of that then. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a friendly comment down below, and subscribe if you're not already. And I look forward to seeing you on Sunday for my next part 2 video.